Okay, so this is our patient for today. We're going to take him to the clinic. I'm not holding him directly because he's pretty prickly.
In this hospital, the doctors are doctors and the medicine is medicine. But the hospital beds are cages, the hospital food is insects, and the patients are wildlife animals. Israel Wildlife Hospital is the country's only medical center exclusively used for the treatment of wildlife animals.
Well, we have a total number of over 2,000 of animals that are treated every year. But the amount of animals that come in every day varies usually according to the seasons.
The Jerusalem Post followed around the on-call veterinarian for the day, Dr. Rona Nadler-Kuris, as she made her rounds in the hospital. The first patient we saw was a 2.5-year-old hedgehog who was found in the Samaria region with a foot badly cut by barbed wire.
And there's some nice granulation tissue forming around the place of injury. And you can see the swelling of the distal part of the leg. But as you can see, he's very obese, and this is a direct result of just overfeeding. So someone must have fed him.
Rona, who studied to be a veterinarian in Slovakia, said that hedgehogs are a common animal at the hospital. The wild animals are usually brought to the hospital by park rangers or sometimes by concerned people who see an animal in distress. After Rona finished treating the hedgehog, a common quail with a fractured wing was brought in. A ranger had found the bird injured on the ground in the Karne Shomron settlement.
I'm going to x-ray him and see exactly how the fracture looks like, and then we'll decide if he's a candidate for surgery or just stabilizing his wing would be enough.
A few x-rays exposed an additional fracture in the bird's left femur, leaving a clue to the cause of the injury.
Judging from all of his injuries, which are localized on his left side, it seems that he actually collided into something that caused these various traumas in his wing, his leg, and his eye, all on the left side. So it could have been either a window or a car. It's hard to tell.
The good news is the bird does not need surgery and an arm sling will suffice. But there is bad news.
According to the nature of the fracture, I don't believe that he will be able to fly again because it's actually severely crushed. But he will be able to survive in an environment where he can walk and eat and there are no predators.
Some of the other animals at the hospital that day included turtles and a chameleon. The Israel Wildlife Hospital is located in Ramat Gan, inside the wildlife safari. With each treatment averaging a cost of 1,000 shekels per animal, the staff said that the hospital is in need of donations to supplement the funding from the Nature and Parks Protection Authority. Despite all of her hard work, Dr. Nadler-Kuris says her treatments often go unappreciated by the patients.
Do you think the animals ever have some sort of understanding that they're being treated?
Yeah, she asked me that. No, I don't think so. I think a wild animal, once it's in an environment where it doesn't, it feels threatened, then I don't think it has the ability to know if it's a good threat or a bad threat. But the whole situation of them being held and being in an unfamiliar environment and noises, everything which occur to us is perfectly normal, but for them is an immediate threat.
Benjamin Spear reporting for the Jerusalem Post.